Hey, major key alert, what's up? It's a culture detective here investigating your favorite movies, and today I'm going to be doing a very quick movie review on a film, a Korean film made in 2018 called Burning, or Boning, written and directed by Chang-Dong, and it is based off of a short story written by Murakami Haruki, who is one of the greatest modern Japanese writers of our times. So yeah, I wanted to do a movie review. Last night I watched the Phantom of the Paradise, which is really cool. Does it warrant a full-length review though? Not really. So I've been thinking what movie to review, and I realized that I actually haven't filmed a review for Burning yet, which is crazy because this movie is the kind of movie that you would really, really want to talk about and have an in-depth discussion on. But I actually watched Burning last year in April on my laptop. Yes. But about a week ago, I watched it again on a big screen in Landmark Westwood, which is a huge theater. Not a huge theater, but like an indie, it's a theater, it's a big screen. And so I thought that it would finally be time for me to talk about this movie. First of all, director Lee Chang-dong is one of the most important Korean filmmakers in modern Korean cinema. He is the man behind Peppermint Candy, Oasis, Secret Sunshine, and Poetry, and many other great films as well. And unlike the more mainstream and well-known ones like Park Chan-wook and Bong Joon-ho, his style is a lot more grounded, a lot more realist, which makes for a more artsy feeling. And then, of course, we have Murakami Haruki, one of the most important Japanese writers in the modern times. He is also the writer who wrote Drive My Car, which became the movie Drive My Car, which is not only one of my favorite movies from a couple of years ago, but also one of the best 3 hour long movies I've ever watched, and also one of the best theater experiences. Drive My Car is an incredibly introspective, beautiful, strange, sometimes mysterious, sometimes very emotional human story that's just so articulate in what it's trying to say. And it's one of the first slow burns that really kept me hooked all the way. So, Burning was awesome. Burning is amazing. The first time I watched it, I had no idea what the fuck happened. I was super confused, but I just enjoyed it. But the magical thing about Burning is that this is the kind of movie that once you watch it, you keep thinking about it. And not a lot of movies do that. There are a lot of movies right now where you watch it, you're entertained, you're satisfied, and then you move on. And you don't think about it anymore. But then there are movies where you watch it and it makes you think and think and think. And Burning is just one of those movies. And slowly, I begin to be more and more impressed by this movie. It's the kind of movie that has a very strong aftertaste. And this movie is incredibly slow paced. It's 2.5 hours long. It's about our main character, who I already forgot the name of. I think the actor is name is Yu Ah In. There's someone outside my room right now, but anyways, the main character is Chong-soo. He runs into a girl whom he used to know by the name of Hemi, and together they form a bit of a relationship until, of course, another guy comes in. And that guy is Stephen Young, who plays the character of Ben. And now he's a pretty weird guy who's pretty weird. He's really rich, he's young, and he doesn't reveal what his job is. He doesn't reveal what he does. So he's sort of like the Great Gatsby of South Korea, I guess. But this movie is so much more than just the main character is poor and weak and is jealous of another richer, more handsome, more cooler guy. It's a lot stranger than that, and that I will not spoil. And it's really difficult to talk about this movie without spoiling it, and it's also difficult to actually spoil it, even if I say something that's spoiler-ish, because of how confusing this movie is. Okay, why? Okay. I think the pacing is justified. A lot of people are scared of slow-paced movies. This movie certainly is very slow-paced in the first half at least. But the pacing is justified because if it's fast and it keeps giving you new information, it's ruined the mystery. The reason why this movie is so slow is that you're kept guessing, that you keep guessing what happens next. And near the end, the movie sort of does this very brilliant case of subversion that makes you question your own reality, which makes you reflect on what the hell did you actually watch in the first half. And a slow pace film does exactly just that. So that slow pacing, it's really well done. It's really well directed. It doesn't feel pretentious at all. It feels real. It feels grounded. It's really well directed. And because of how slow paced and quiet this film can get, you really try to absorb every small detail you can see, because now you think every small detail may mean something. Oh, when she was doing this pantomime thing during the dinner scene, does that mean something? When Steven Yeun was yawning, does that mean something? Oh, in this scene when the main character was jerking off to a tower, did that mean something? What does this mean? What does that mean? Every bit of silence, every bit of nothingness and emptiness in this film can mean something, and that in and of itself is the experience. And what I love about Murakami is the way he writes human beings. Every single Murakami character is a piece of art. You know, characters don't have to be evil or have a tragic backstory or be overly quirky to be interesting. Murakami's characters act a certain way and say certain things that seem like normal things that people would say, but then you think about it and it just means something. It just points towards something and you can't quite grasp why. And that's kind of why I really want to read his work. I'm actually reading Kafka on the Shore right now. Not right now, like a few months ago, and then I stopped reading because I'm bad at reading books. But, you know, I really should keep reading Kafka on the Shore. But yeah, this movie could literally be about so many things. It could be class commentary. It's about politics in some ways as well. But I think most importantly, this movie is about how mysterious the world is. It's about little hunger and great hunger. The hunger to learn what is reality, what is the purpose of life, but also maybe not. So you don't really know. And that's the magic of this film. You don't know, you just feel it somewhere. Not a lot of movies do this to me, and this movie is definitely a very underrated gem in my opinion. I'm giving Burning a light 9 out of 10. So have you watched Burning? Comments below, let me know. Subscribe if you want more, and thanks for watching.